Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Sixx Daze. I am Bob Sixx. Today we are going to discuss flat earthers. Whoa. I watched a documentary called Beyond the Curve. I think that's what it's called. I've watched it twice. I keep waiting for Ashton Kutcher to jump out and say, "Gotcha!" I find it hard to believe that in this day and age, people actually believe that the earth is flat. These people really believe it. I believe in my heart that these people believe it. I believe that their whole concept or theory, whatever you want to call it, is based on that movie, The Truman Show. You know, the Jim Carrey movie? They say some things in this documentary that just, what? That's literally what I was screaming at the TV. The guy uses The Truman Show as an example. What's his name? Something Sargent. Mike Sargent, Mark Sargent, something like that. He said that, you know, in The Truman Show, it was this sound stage. Well, imagine that, but on a much bigger scale. That's where we're at. That the sun and moon are fake. They don't come up and down. They're like lights in the sky and they spin. How could you actually believe that? You know, I try to accept everybody and not judge everybody. And I'm not even saying these people are dumb. I'm not saying that at all. They seem very intelligent until they talk about flat earth. My favorite part of the documentary was in two separate spaces. And I'm not showing clips because I'm not trying to make you think anything. I'm trying to encourage you to think for yourself. So if this really interests you, or you don't believe what I'm saying, or you can't believe that someone actually believes that, watch the show on Netflix. But in two circumstances, they proved that they're wrong. One time was during a solar eclipse, which they believe is fake. It's a lighting trick. Someone attached a camera to a weather balloon for it to go up in the air to show us. Guess what happened when it got in the air? Yes, you could see the curvature of the planet. It wasn't really that high, but you could see the curvature. They still don't believe it. Someone else spent $20,000 of their personal hard-earned dollars to buy this fancy schmancy laser. Most accurate laser in the world to prove that the earth does not move. I believe, I'm paraphrasing, even though I've watched it twice, I spent a lot of time going, what? To prove that the earth does not shift 15 degrees every hour. I believe that's what it is. Guess what the laser showed? Go ahead. Yes, you right there. You are correct. It showed that the earth shifts 15 degrees, or whatever it actually is, in whatever amount of time it actually is. It started off right off the bat with this, I'm just going to call him Sergeant guy because I don't want to insult him, which some people may say, well, that's what you're doing. Not what I'm trying to do. He's just the main guy that they talk to. If the flat earthers were Motley Crue, he's the Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue. I use that reference because that's my all-time favorite band. But it starts off with him standing by a body of water, and he points at a city in the distance and says, that's Seattle. If the earth really curved, we wouldn't be able to see it. they're making it sound like the earth has, and I'm using this as an example so I have a good comparison for you. They make it sound like the earth has the circumference of a marble for those of us that believe it's round. But in reality, it has the circumference of a beach ball. Because some of the experiments they do is on such a small scale that it's wrong. Well, they took all the power away from using arguments about the exploration of outer space and seeing pictures of the Earth and the moon and other planets. It's just a TV show. Not stopping to realize what it would cost to fake all that. Some of you are going to say, well, with today's computers, yeah, about that. We're talking on a mass scale. We're not talking about what you do on your PC at home in your little world, or what I do in my little world, or what TV production companies do in their little world. They're talking about the entire world, all the countries getting together and going, let's tell them it's round. We'll tell them we've been to space, we've landed on the moon. Yeah, let's do that. The whole world is in on it. Just because your theory or your belief has caught on, religion's caught on, that doesn't mean it's true, but people believe it. People will fight you over it. Just like, I don't think flat earthers, because they don't seem like violent people, they seem like really friendly people. But I honestly believe that we're only like 1, maybe 2 generations from putting Gatorade on the crops. I cannot believe that people actually believe everything that we know about space is fake, and that the earth is flat and we live inside of a dome. Now, they didn't say who built the dome. This one guy said, imagine the Truman set, but on a much bigger scale, covering thousands of miles. Do you realize what that would cost? Look at what Trump is asking to build his wall. One single wall that's not as tall as this soundstage would have to be. Much less, it doesn't have all the electronics that it would have to take to fake it. The sunrise, the shifting weather patterns, all that stuff. Who paid for this? There are some of them that do not believe in evolution. There's some of them that don't believe the dinosaurs existed. I'm actually okay with you not believing that. Ignoring the facts, as you're doing with flat earth theory, ignoring the facts and just spewing out whatever you want as if it's gospel, as if it's a proven fact. I have to be okay with that due to my belief in how we should all get along and accept each other and stuff. I have to accept that. But man, that is a tough, tough pill to swallow. I do want to say that one of them said something to dispute whatever they call us, globies, people that believe the earth is round. I do want to say that one of them said something that is 100% spot on, but it includes what they're talking about. He said, and I quote, because I bookmarked this in my mind when I saw it because I knew I was going to put it in this video. He said, just because a bunch of people believe it doesn't make it true. Guess what, buddy? Just because a lot of you believe the earth is flat and that we live in a dome and this is like a movie set doesn't make it true. You're absolutely right, dude. You're the only person on that video that I agree with, or that said anything that I totally agree with. Just because a bunch of people believe it doesn't make it true. That is absolutely correct. So, I know this is kind of quick and I kind of ran through it, but all I'm trying to do is spark your interest in this one. Like I always say, I'm not trying to make you think anything. I literally just want you to think. Think about what these people are saying. If you haven't subscribed already, there's a subscribe button right there. Thank you once again for being here. Until next time, have a great day. Make someone laugh if you get the chance. I am Bob Sixx.